having tantra sex. Have you read that? I know you haven't. I know you have not. I know you have not. Based on your posture up here, I know you definitely have not had that. Maybe I tell, but not that.
Welcome to the book report. I read some Tantra shit, baby. Tantra. Didn't learn any penis stuff. Don't get your fucking hopes up. I read it for the peace of mind, trying to rid my mind of jealousy and desire and suffering and want and pain and confusion. And I gotta be honest, when I grabbed it, I was like, hey, maybe I'll learn some dick stuff in here too. Zero. There, don't worry. Maybe be worried, because you're probably looking for it, as many Westerners do. They seek out Tantra just to try and fuck long and hard for hours and days, or I don't know, because it doesn't talk about it in this book. This Tantra book, this is the root of all, Buddhist shit, kind of. I think it says also in this book, like, hey, don't think you're just gonna figure this shit out. This book is cool. It's like, one of those mindful awareness books, self-help, if you will. It's whatever. I've read some Deepak Chopra, some Buddhist brain before a little bit. So my understanding of this fucking Tantra shit so far is that, like, they're just like all religions, philosophies, whatever, yoga, all that. Like, Tantra's kind of the root of where, like, Buddhism, Taoism comes from, yoga shit. It's, an Indian culture, Hindi culture, I believe. I don't know. I have friends that are fucking Hindu and Indian. I went to an Indian wedding the other day. I went to an Indian wedding where they lit shit on fire, did these chants, all those words I don't understand, okay? Trying to figure it out. But remember, I'm okay. So that's why I read it. Tantra. The culture has mixed feelings about it, obviously. Like, some parts of some but religious sects or divisions of Tantra, they're like, yo, don't tell anybody about this shit. And some of them are like, no, share this with the world, Some of them are like, yeah, go for the sex stuff. It mentions a little bit of the sex stuff. Some of them are like, fucking, you guys got out of control with the sex stuff. It's just like anything. It's just like anything. It's very interesting. The path of ecstasy. And I'm talking about the mind, man. Trying to chill this fucking thing out, the rat race. So here's what I love about this book. Okay, it gets into some samsara and nirvana. These, like, two opposing ideas of samsara is, it's just basically like the cycle of existence, this rat race you're in, of birth and then pain and then suffering and then you die and then it's rebirth and you're just part of it. You wake up every day and, it's just, you think about your life, you stress about the future and the past and your attachments to those things, and you're not living in the present. That's samsara. And nirvana is fucking chill. Like, you're just, it's peace. You're calm. You're in the moment, First time I ever heard nirvana, I was a little kid. I remember Taco Bell had enchilada nirvana commercials. They're like, you can achieve enchilada nirvana. And then I learned the band Nirvana, and then here we are. So those are my 3 levels. Anyways, they have this description of, like, what life is. There's this, like, drawing, and it's this guy in the jungle, and he's got, like, rats gnawing on his face. He's got fucking like, what is it? What? Not just rats. Snakes on him. Hey, there's a helicopter up there. You can see that motherfucker spying on me. I don't have a gun. I should have one. I live in Koreatown. Anyways, this guy is just, like, got snakes and rats gnawing on his face and shit. And he's got a little bit of honey dripping on his tongue while he's fighting. He's held down and shit. And they're like, that's what life is, basically. It's a bunch of bullshit. You work so hard. You're so tired. You hurt all the time. And you have a little taste of fucking honey, whatever. But the Tantra goal is to, like, transcend that, get past that, and get past this, like, physical world and realize there are all sorts of multiple worlds, things you don't understand, workings, and, shit like that, okay? They're basically like, yo, you have this cosmic egg of what you believe reality is, all your pain and all your suffering, like the physical world you see and your feelings about it and all these people and experiences, like, that's your cosmic egg. And it's exhausting because it's your life, and I don't know, what do you want? And then you get it. Do I like it? And I'm calling this thing, and I want to hurt people's feelings. All that bullshit, man. you know. But when you're fucking just chilling out in the water, like in the ocean, looking at palm trees, you know, smoking a little weed, it's pretty cool. And I get, you know, the book always gets back to just like understanding these things. There's nothing you can do about it. And you're not going to just figure it out. It takes practice, and you never just have it figured out. But it's basically saying samsara, that cycle of existence, this thing we're trapped in, and nirvana, they're the same thing. Like, they need each other. They really are each other. There is no nirvana. There's no peace without suffering. There's no suffering without peace. And so you understand when you're in those things that, like, you know, you don't get too high in your highs. You don't get too low on your lows, basically. Because when you have some shit happens, you're going to have pain. People are going to die around you, whatever. Bad things going to happen to you. And you got to just fucking meditate on it and be like, okay. You know, don't ignore it, but like, you know, this happened. This is a learning experience. And just, you know that a better experience will come up, and you'll enjoy that. And don't relish in that too hard either. Don't relish in that like so fucking, you know, it's just best. Mindful awareness, I think. You know, they say this cosmic egg we're talking about, this little fucking thing we're gesticulating in or whatever, they're like, Tantra is a path, putting like a crack in this egg that you think is solid. You know, if you're stressed or whatever, find a crack in that egg so you can make a path towards like something else. Build a different world, basically, man. Then what do we get to? Gets into the gods, man. So everything's a fucking god, man. Like, there's a Kali god. That's like the god of time. And you got to fucking respect these motherfuckers, you know? And then what I really like is they get into Shiva and Shakti. And to me, it's like, it's samsara and nirvana. It's the same. Shiva is the fucking dude that's all chill. And he's like, what does it say he fucking is? I don't know. I glanced over the goddamn notes. So many big words I don't understand in this book, okay? And by the way, when you read a book, right away I have acceptance, just like it told me to have. You're not going to just fucking get it, man. You're not just going to get it. Shiva and Shakti. So Shiva's the dude, and he's all fucking chill. And Shakti is the lady, and she likes to dance, and she is power. And basically, when they fuck, it's like, you know, it's the embodiment of energy and consciousness in the universe, and that's what we need, and that's what like life is, this push and pull, and you know what I mean. So okay, this Tantra fucking book, it's basically like everything that is above is so below, you know. Pain is suffering, suffering is pain. You know, if the world is real, then our body is real. And if the world is divine, like it's saying, if you're like, yo, it's also the world is spiritual and shit, then our body is also the same. You know? And if, like, the Big Bang, the universe is this endless cycle, it keeps going, like, so is our mind. Our mind doesn't stop, like, when we die, by any means. I don't know. Fucking trippy. It's interesting. It's kind of heavy, because you think about death and dying, you're like, what's going to happen? And you're like, do I want it to be over? Do I want it to keep going? I don't know. It's scary. Right now, it's kind of scary too. Sometimes you have suicidal thoughts. We all have it. We all have them. It happens. You know. I don't know. This book helps me find peace in just thinking like that. It's nice to know sometimes you don't have control over things. Sometimes it's nice to know that you do. And it's like basically you have control over how you feel about this shit, you know? Shiva needs Shakti. Shiva needs Shakti, okay? You need the penis and vagina, or whatever parts you want to assemble together, whatever. But, you know, in general energy terms, you know, you just, you know, you need a little something and a little something. I don't know. It talks about the gurus, the people that teach this Tantra shit. You know, you got to believe in them. And, you gotta have faith in them. Having faith in what you're doing is a big thing. Like, believing in whatever you're on is a huge part of what you want. Like, if you're believing you're trying to achieve peace, and it's not gonna fucking happen overnight, it's gonna be hard, you know? That's another thing they touch on, how, like, if you go to change your mind and try and seek peace, there's gonna be plenty of pain in that. Plenty, you know? It's not easy. It's like, you put pain in, my friend was telling me this the other day, you put pain in, it takes a while, like, takes a minute to pull that pain out. You know what I mean? What else is on this fucking thing to wrap it up? I didn't learn any penis stuff. Okay? Don't worry, and that's for the best, because I fucking wrote the book on that shit already, baby. I done wrote the book on the cock and the how to put it in. I don't know, not really. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. I don't know if sex is supposed to be 30 seconds or 3 hours. I have no idea. I don't know. I've never done it, actually. Never done it. I'd like to with a person one day. It'd be fun. Tantra. Check, touch over this book. I don't know, especially if you like any of the religions, or you like any sort of piece. You don't got to read every goddamn page. You can flip through this thing. No pressure, okay? Get a Buddhist fucking necklace. My mama sent me this once. I think it's supposed to be turned the other way with this in the back, but I like showing this up front, Otherwise you can barely see what I'm fucking wearing. But now you know how peaceful I am. Mindful awareness. Bitch. Mindful fucking awareness. You trying to fuck with me? I'll kill you. I'm so mindfully aware. Bitch. Oh, you want to snatch my necklace? Yeah, good luck on these motherfucking streets. I got helicopters looking after me, motherfucker. That's how dangerous I am. I'm aware. Samsara equals nirvana. Bitch. You think you're going to have Shiva without Shakti? Oh, you be tripping, dog. Oh, you be tripping. I'll be flipping your head over too, bitch. Peacefully. You think I'm going to fuck around? I'm not the fucking type to fuck around, okay? You think you're going to have a cosmic egg and it's going to be the be-all, end-all? Well, let me tell you, motherfucker, if you get a little bit mindful, you're going to have a little crack in that egg, and you will find a path towards a new cosmic egg. And does it matter? Does it not matter? I don't know. It don't matter as long as you get where you're going, because none of this shit's going to be shit where we're going. Tell you to stop, but you just keep ignoring. Even though you wake up feeling like shit every morning. But you're young. You got a lot of drugs to do. Girls to screw. Parties to crash. Sucks to be you. If I could take it all back now, I wouldn't. I would have did more shit that people said that I shouldn't. But I'm all grown up now and upgraded and graduated with better drugs and updated. But I still got a lot of drugs to do. Yeah, I still got a lot of throwing up to spew. That's Eminem, not me. But it is Samsara equals Nirvana.
That's a fictional joke. I haven't had Tantra sex. Read a Tantra book. Was no dick stuff in it at all. I read the whole book. Tantra is just good old Buddhist fucking meditation shit. Some of the leftists of the Buddhist religion took that Tantra shit a little too far. Didn't find the fucking dick stuff. I'm 31, boners are getting different, it's real. No matter how fucking young you look, your dick fucking, it's just a little different, okay? I'm not saying I can't get them, I just can't go like 4 rounds in a row with a girl anymore, I need to take a nap, get some fucking electrolytes, it's real. A little embarrassed,